Got ourselves Team 1 together with Envy going back in. We got ourselves Mage Kings in here. This guy, remember you. You know why? Because he was also naked. Literally just a mage. Normally he has like either like a, I forget which tier set. I think it's Cataclysm version. Or Warlocks Drenner maybe? Or naked. But always has like the hairdo, that staff, and the mask. The bandito mask, dude. I don't do well with people's names. But I'm a visual learner. Speaking about visuals, Leo's visual health bar is just not doing that good. Rick absolutely demolishing without even touching the guy. Just the demons. Just the demons. It's just got himself a bit of damage, but just absolutely getting mauled and savage. It's going to be a Felgar joining in silence. Onto Rick, goes for the big gate, but the burst out of Leo. Looking for a couple of death strikes. Might be able to kill maybe an imp or two. With a burst, AMS just to give himself a little bit more cover. Looking for a bit of that recovery. That death strike does barely anything for you though. That death strike doesn't do anything. Deathback may have to be the play. Try to see if you can run out forward for Rick, but AMS a little earlier though. I think it's lights, man. I think it's lights with Ruination. Oh, that is rough, dude. Leo got some absolutely hammer bursts, dude. Absolutely hammers people. No doubt about it. That be, oh, the scythes though. The scythe of the set. I feel like the helm should have probably been, I guess that looks good. It's still Bloom. I was just kind of expecting the shoulders to match the helm, or help to match like the shoulders and the rest of the set. Looks good either way though. Unless you only got a couple of pieces, not the helm yet. Either way, it looks good. But Envy tried to see if he can have himself a go, but Rick immediately avoids him. Rick is a master of escapes, man, dude. If you played a rogue, I feel like you'd always have the vanish available. Every single time he'd have himself an owl. Tried to go for a stun. Envy does back up for a second. Rick with a bit of a knockback, being Drakthir. Got himself a full Tyrant. Mortal. Envy in a bit of trouble, actually. Hold on, Chaos Mother joins in for it. And Envy, unless he Bloodthirst something. Yeah, at least his pets to Bloodthirst off of. Picking up a little bit of healing. Big and Rage Regen. That's huge. Try to see if he catch up to Rick, but even more demons are crawling out of the woodworks. Does get himself a healer too. Look at the stay on top of Rick. Needs to find a way to just lock him down with a couple of rampages. But I don't know if that'll be enough. Spittler just absolutely just barreling down at him. Soul removed out of his body, so can't do damage. Can't really heal for the time being. And as soon as Mage King's trying to see if he can get his way over here, Breath instantly onto Rick. Does go for an ultra early. G-Pie does get himself a pre-positional. With a Frostfire Bolt to follow, big combust, Meteor available, everything. Rick tried to see if he could pop in defensive. This time taking quite a decent bit of damage. That is a wall. That is his one big, the biggest defense he's got in his toolkit. Into an Axe Toss into Mage does not have a way to break it. He's Shimmer, right? Yeah, being a Shimmer, those stuns are actually going to be very deadly. Does have himself a Shimmer, but an Axe Toss still connects. Tyrant to follow. Mage King's maybe looking for a block. Look at this dude. Rick, oh, he's got his couple of demons, and Mage is immediately melting. That's all that happened. He just got a couple of demons and that's it. Mage's health bar is absolutely just sacrificed on an altar of Rick Meister, the Warlock, dude. He doesn't even touch them. He just summons the demon and just lets it do all the work. It's just over for Mage King. He's got himself a shield last second. Big shield with a bit of reflect. Unless you get another one, yeah. That doom at the end does end up claiming a Malevolent charging in on a beautiful, gorgeous mount, wearing an absolutely gorgeous set. And I feel like it's so underrated. I don't see enough people with it. This is going to be a spear. Try to see if you can pin Rick down, but the gateway, I am actually sure even if he got hit with the spear, that gate would have broke him out of it, pretty sure, right? Pretty sure. Axe Toss or Stormbolt onto Rick does go for a trick at Mortal immediately. Hits Malevolent with a slow. Plenty of demons already harassing him. He's got himself the Avatar. Wants to make some damage happen. Blaze him to clear a little bit of that movement, slow speeds. And Rick just tried to see if he could completely avoid him. Look at Malevolent's health. And Rick so far is just killing him through the pillar. Can you believe this? Demonology Warlocks in a 1v1 is just an absolute beast. Just completely another class. Fuller is down by Mies, trying to see if he can end it. Rick got him on his last leg. Does separate the soul out of the body of Mies, unless he goes to reconnect with that soul. Where did that thing even go? Did he pick it up again? I might have picked it up. Might have actually picked it up. Nova onto all these pets. He does have a little bit more control. Better just passive control for all these pets. He can just slow him down and root him and keep him at bay. Rick has got himself yet to the gate. We're just absolutely bailing out of this. Mies got a lot of cooldowns at the ready, but in a situation where do you just burn a bunch of blinks and mobility to get over there towards Rick? Or do you just try to catch yourself a bit of a reset with that Invis? Trying to go for the Invis trap, but the Axe Toss, no Axe Toss. Shadow Fury connects either way. Got himself a couple of procs while Rick is in front of him. This is great. Meteor down with a Comet Storm. He's going to pour back a little. As long as you have line of sight of Rick, it might be okay. Got himself a bit of a setup. Hold on. This could be a huge shatter. He's got a frost bomb. That's a lot of damage. Holy, that's a lot of damage. Rick, I don't think he expected that much damage immediately. Try to see if we go for a knockback. Get another proc. Hold on. Is this going to be the mage to claim victory against this Warlock that's been tearing team apart, freezing all those pets, but a Mortal Coil does force a block. Rick still got some fight in him. Wall coming up in 6 seconds. If he just waits long enough, he'll have that wall as a defensive, and Mies is the last one standing on that team. Rick does not have a lot of health to work with at all. Got him some dark back. One kick away and he could potentially be put in a bad spot. Does juke it though. Hand of Gul'dan into Infernal Bolt. Does go for a port. Mies under a ton of pressure. Can go for a second block. Might just have to. Shifting power to get some shields back and available. And Rick is recovering with our first aid. I think it might be lights for Mies as Rick is just trying to see if he can end it. One more block is all he's got to get through. And it's over. Breath. He has to block. No, he doesn't. He just decided to try to see if he can just go for it. My God, that is so much damage. Got ourselves Cobre over for the team one, ready to go. We got Blush first up versus Envy. A little bit of a rematch because last week I'm pretty sure the duel shielded quite a lot. Fear immediately as Evasion is up for the Rogue. Stormbolt should be huge. Does go for the Shockwave instead. Is Blush ever in the gear? Naked Rogue duels, I like it. Envy does get him so big defenses ready to go. Plunge backing up out of this. As soon as he sees the defensive, I'm pretty sure he has a rupture still ripping on through him, right? So second one cannot get any healing. Envy is actually being very, very careful with his offensive cooldowns. He doesn't have a trinket, which is going to put him in a weird spot. But if you can get a stun into Plush with full burst, you might be able to global him. You need something right now. Oh, that's just a lot. Is it Rick next? Immediately hits him, does go for the succubus. Rick switching out from Demonology. He's actually going destruction. I actually think him going Destra gives you boys a bit of a chance to actually be able to do something against him. Demonology is a little bit tough for the proper 1v1, but Destro, I think pretty doable. Bolt into the back of Flush with the Shadow Fury right after. Does drop down a smoke bomb. Doesn't actually eat a lot of damage from the bolt. Was that just like a pre-feint? Probably, actually. Probably. What's up, Mike? How you doing, man? How's Friday going? Dude, going pretty well, man, honestly. I got some Mickey D's earlier, dude. I woke up super early. I got a bunch of stuff done. Yeah. We're grinding, man. We're grinding. Bolt over at Plush does go for the Cloak of Shadows, looking for a full-on reset. I don't know why Cloak of Shadows doesn't show up as like a buff. Like, I can see that you used it. I can see that it got... What is this cubby play? Oh my God, the cubby play. What is that? That's kind of why I don't like this arena for 1v1s. The cubby. I know that it's a quirky part of the arena, but I'm just not a fan of it. You know what I mean? I don't know, man. I don't know what it is. Mortal Coil into Plush does try to take him and does end up taking him out with a couple of conflagrations, as well as Shadowburn. I'm pretty sure. Rested Hell's back yet. I just realized it. Try to see if he can get himself a proper go. Board out for Rick immediately. Does go in for the hunt, but a succubus catches him halfway through. Or rather Shivara. Or rather the Shivara this time around. Fear to follow as he goes in for a bit of a drain. Not really going for damage himself. The rest does get himself a setup with a full glaive setup. Metamorphosis. This is going to be a big board out for Rick. Trying to create some space. Juking out with a kick. Cans Bolt. Oh, wait. Melted the stun. Bolt. Oh, that's a lot of damage. Rick avoiding that stun is so good. Trying to see if he go for a kick on the succubus pet really fast. Fear on the succubus pet. Just got himself a little bit more globals. Taking on the Warlock. That melt though is so good. Malevolent is up next. Stun. Instantly trinket out for Rest in Hell. Trying to see if he can collapse the damage onto Malevolent. Parry up right now. Rest in Hell trying to see if he can get himself some sigils. Is that enough though? Stun into Malev. Malev got himself a trinket. Blazestorm to follow. Rest in Hell just gonna back up out and throw in a glaive, priming his damage. Just needs to get himself a big setup into a shockwave, but it's so short. Imprison breaks out of it very, very quickly. Down. Oh my God. The sweeps by the Demon Hunter cannot finish him off. It's gonna go for an open air spike. The fell bolt from the sky. Oh, you gotta love it. Blackie immediately gonna stun him, but that's a full DR. Rest and Help picking up the soul of the warrior. The soul of the lone warrior, consuming it very quickly to refresh himself for a moment. Immediate immunity. As Blackie got himself plenty of damage setup. Rest in Hell. Unless you can go for a full setup. Yeah, that's just way too much damage. That's just way too much damage. There's nothing you could have done there, I think. Maybe just run and then go for a hunt or something. And with the full I-Beam Leech meta. Maybe, but very, very unlikely. Trap out for Black. He does go for a quick CC onto the Smurshka, but the Rogue got plenty of eviscerates back to back to back, not giving the boy a chance to really recover whatsoever. Turtle shot right after as he got himself that evasion. So for Black, he's got to find a way just to peel the Rogue off. Freezing Trap waiting for him. The Rogue looking for a reset. Is it a clean one? No way. I was expecting for Bleed to be on, yeah. But he should be able to get a couple of eviscerates towards Blaggy. I think just taking him here, yeah. Wiping him out. 3 left over for the team 1. And Leo's got to find a way to victory. I feel like maybe there's an opportunity if, let's say, everybody on team 1 gives him a chance to duel. Like proper resets and get some cooldowns. At least like a full heal up from the... I was going to say mage food, but I don't think it's going to be happening, actually. Maybe if they give him like a proper honor duels here and at least a full health bar reset. Maybe there will be a chance. Unless he just finds a way to swing out that victory without it. Just pick up the eye. You should be able to see the Rogue. Right? Did you see him? He did pick up the eye, right? Or no? Or did... Huh? I'm actually not sure. Trick it immediately for the Spurska, as it's going to be IBF with the Riders for Leo. Try to see if he can back away from the Rogue as soon as the disarm comes out, because he's kind of limited on the damage he can do. But got himself a bit of hits. Big burst! So what is that burst? Is that just Frost Strikes or a bigger Blitz? I think it's big Frost Strikes, though. It has to be. Big damage, but the Rogue still got plenty of value, plenty of fight in him. And Leo looking for a bit of a reset as much as he can. Does Scorby give him a proper chance here to catch a reset, though? I don't know if he will. Going to be a grip by Leo. He has a silence ready for Cobra, as well as potential loss of damage. If he just has the angle, that's all he needs. He got a Rider. Big silence. Cobra does go for a trinket. Port immediately. Mortal Coil, or not Mortal Coil. Succubus CC onto Leo, which is super unfortunate. Does go for the back-to-back grip, though. Still trying to see if he can keep Cobra next to him for that burst. Chaos Bolt is going to connect. Dome down. Mortal Coil running him out. Ruination might just ruin him right there. I think it actually did not go off fully. I think the cast actually did not get to complete itself at all. Hold on a second. But the damage that Cobra is getting with those Demon Firebolts for free, just flying in, is just a lot. Wall, Leo's got nothing for this. Nothing at all. Did not want to give this man a way to come back at all whatsoever. Rest in hell picking up 2 out of that one. Well done, well done.